Good morning, dear students. Welcome to today's science class. So, the topic which we are going to do today is plastic and its characteristic property. So, we are continuing with the same chapter, that is synthetic fibers and plastics. Children, here I would like to say that I will be giving two questions and you need to write down the answers to those questions in your copy. Now, the important thing is that I'll be giving the question in the video itself and you have to watch the video till end and very carefully to understand and to answer the question. And the question will appear in any point in between the video. Fine. So, before beginning the class, let us recall what we have learned. So, in the previous class, we have learned that polyester is made up of repeated unit of ester. Terylene and PET are forms of polyester. Polyester is mixed with cotton and wool to get polycot and polywool. Acrylic is a synthetic fiber that resembles wool. And synthetic fibers are strong, durable, wrinkle-free, light and dries up quickly. Today's objective is to understand and study about plastic. To study about the characteristic property of plastic. Children, you must be familiar with the various plastic articles which is used every day at our home. Plastic is also a polymer, just like the synthetic fiber. Now, polymers are made up of small units called monomers. Similarly, plastics are also made up of small units. All plastics do not have the same arrangement. Some plastics are arranged in a linear form. On the other hand, some other plastics are arranged in a cross-linked form. So, the arrangement of units in plastics may be linear or cross-linked. Fine. Now, have you ever wondered how plastics are molded into various forms and various shapes, sizes? You might be thinking that what are the properties of plastics where that helps to make different articles which have different shapes and size. So the fact is that plastics are moldable. That is, it can be bent into any form. Not only moldable, they are also reused, recycled, colored, melted. It can be drawn into wires. It can be rolled into sheets. So this is the reason why plastic finds such a variety of use. Now let us see. This is a plastic tube and now let us bend this. You will find that it can be bent easily. Yes, you can see that it is, I am able to bend the plastic easily. Fine. That means plastics are easily bendable. On the other hand, if I take another type of plastic, yes, this is also plastic. Now I want to bend this. Yes, I will be bending it. Okay. Yes, it's bendable. But if I little bit exert pressure on it, you'll find that it might break. But it is easily bendable. Yes, it broke, but it is easily bendable. That means some plastics can be easily bendable and some are difficult to be bent. Yes, so depending on the properties of plastic, plastic can be divided or plastic can be of two types, that is thermoplastic and the thermosetting plastic. Examples of thermoplastic is polythene and PVC. Poly is a combination of two words, that is poly and ethene. Yes, so you might have heard about the polythene and PVC pipes. Yes, so polythene, plastics. Yes, the polythene bags in which we carry different items, fine. So those types of plastics are what? They are thermoplastic because they are soft. Now let us perform one activity to see how plastic resists the heat, means whether plastic can resist heat or not. Fine. So I have poured water in this plastic and you can see that it got a little bit deformed. Yes, it got a little bit deformed. And why do you think that this got deformed? Because this plastic is not able to resist the heat. But on the other hand, if I pour hot water in this plastic, you'll find that there is no effect on this plastic. That means the plastic of which this bowl is made up is different from the one which the bottle is made up of. Yes, so the plastic which gets bent easily and cannot resist too much of heat is called thermoplastic, and the plastic which can resist heat is called thermosetting plastic. It can resist heat and it does not get deformed easily. Fine. Now, very common examples of thermosetting plastic are bakelite and melamine. Just like the most common examples of thermoplastics are polythene and PVC, similarly the examples of thermosetting plastics are bakelite and melamine. Polythene, as I said, that it is used to make various polythene bags in various sizes. Yes, and then PVC can be used for making the pipes. Similarly, bakelite and melamine are also used to make various articles. Now, the handle of this utensil is made up of bakelite because it is a bad conductor of heat. Yes, so it do not conduct heat and as a result it is used to make the handles of utensils. The switch, electrical switch are also made of bakelite because it is also a bad conductor of electricity. Right? Similarly, melamine also has a versatile melamine is also a versatile material or plastic. Yes, so melamine also resists fire and then it can resist a lot of heat also, and as a result it is used to make utensils and then fabrics for fire resistance. Yes, so these are the types of plastic, thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Apart from that, many different articles can be made from plastic, like this sharpener, the plastic jar, yes, and then since the back of the screwdriver and then the scissors, yes, so there are various articles which can be made with. Why plastic articles are available in all possible shapes and sizes. So children, we have already discussed about this. So write down the answer to this question. If we think about storing food items, water, milk, pickle, dry food, etc., plastic container seems to be most convenient. But why do you think that plastic containers are more convenient than the metal container? Plastic containers are light, they are durable, cheaper than metal, it has a good strength and above all, it is easy to handle. This is the reason why even the parts of car, aircrafts and spacecraft is made of plastic instead of metal. Now, there will be an endless list of articles if we start counting the slippers, furnitures, decorative items, etc. made of plastic. Now let us discuss what are the characteristic properties of plastic which makes it a versatile material. Children, you know that metal like iron, when kept outside for a few days, they react with the moisture present in the atmosphere and they start to rust. That means the iron will be covered with brownish powdery substance. But if you keep plastic outside for many years also, the plastic won't react or the plastic won't corrode or rust, because plastics are non-reactive. They do not react with moisture present in the atmosphere, and this is the reason why plastics are used widely. So the first characteristic of plastic is that it is non-reactive. Why? Plastic is non-reactive. Now children, you might have seen the bucket which is used to draw water from well. So that bucket is made of metal, and if you lift up the bucket along with the water, you'll find that it is quite heavy. But what material is used to make the buckets which you use at home? It is plastic, and you'll find that it is very easy to handle because it is very light, it is strong, it is durable, and above all it is moldable. It can be molded into various shapes. Yes, so plastics, another characteristic property is that plastic is light, strong, durable, and it can be molded into any shape. Now children, you know that plastic is a bad conductor of heat and electricity, and that is the reason why the copper wires are covered with plastic, so that the current which is flowing through the wire do not leak and we don't get an electric shock, because the plastic cover do not allow it to move out of the copper wire, because it's a insulator. Similarly, the handles of the screwdriver and the handle of the pan or utensil is made of plastic because it is a bad conductor of heat. So the third characteristic of plastic is that it is a poor conductor of heat and electricity, and these properties are the reasons why plastic is used widely by everyone, and it is a versatile material. Let us summarize what we have learned. So today we have learned that plastic is also a polymer like the synthetic fiber. All plastic do not have the same arrangement of units, and in some plastic the units are arranged in linear form, and in some it is arranged in a cross-linked. Plastic which gets deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily is called thermoplastic, and examples of thermoplastic are polythene and PVC. Plastic which when molded once cannot be softened by heating is called thermosetting plastic, and the examples are bakelite and melamine. The characteristic of plastics are: plastic is non-reactive, plastic is light, strong and durable, and plastic is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. This is the second question for you. Why do we store pickle in plastic container instead of metal container? So this also we have discussed, and this is all for today's class. All of you write down this the answers to these questions in your copy and send me. This is your classwork for today. Thank you and have a great day.